Hey, what is up, guys? Leo here, back at it again with another Fire Types Only playthrough. This is part 2, and we're starting off strong. We're gonna go to the False Dragon Titan. This is the last thing we need to do before we can start getting into, the rest of the game, and then the end of it. We did all the crew members, we did all the gems. We just need to do this last Titan, and then we can start doing the end part to everything else. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun trying YouTube again, editing and doing commentary and post. Yeah, it's been really cool, and and I remember when I used to do this, I used to have a lot of fun editing, and I haven't tried any like goofy stuff with my editing like I usually do, but look out for that in the near future. But yeah, we're taking on the False Dragon Titan. I got a nice little flinch right there, and I get through the confusion here. I think my luck in this video has been really good. You'll see later on when we fight a specific somebody later. I won't spoil it. We'll just wait till we get there, you know. But yeah, now this little guy's gonna eat that herb that we came for, and yeah, he's gonna get ate by that big dude we fought earlier. And then now we're gonna have to fight him when he's all powered up, because that herba mystica is like really good for you and whatnot. But here we go. We're gonna fight alongside Arvin. How do y'all feel about Arvin? At first I thought he was a little jerk, cause like on my first playthrough of Scarlet, I do my challenge runs on Violet. I have both games, cause I got that pack that comes with both, with the really cool art box. But yeah, like I was saying, how do y'all feel about Arvin? I thought he was a jerk at first, but then obviously he's just been doing this for his dog, so his dog can feel better, because his dog got like injured or something like that. I didn't really pay attention too much. As much times as I played this game, like over and over, you would expect me to remember a little bit, but you know, in the thick of it, I don't. I'm here to play the game, you know. I'm tired of focusing on story a little bit, but we got a nice little crit right there. We just, damn, okay, we basically took off all half of his health right there. But it's not over. There's a phase 2 to this fight. It's like Dark Souls. Speaking of Dark Souls, I may bring a Dark Souls 3 run to the channel in the near future. Because I've been doing on my own time, just playing Dark Souls 3 again. I was doing a starting class challenge where I would play through all the classes and only use the gear. And I think that there's actual rules for that online somewhere, but I played it my way, and I basically level up the character, but you know, using the attributes that are, you know, gonna do me good for the weapon that I'm using, obviously for the whole run. But anyway, but yeah, we're fighting that little guy that got ate, because he originally ate the Herba Mystica, and now he got plopped out of the big guy after we defeated him. And that hit so hard, that muddy water, I think he did. And I'm not even doing that much damage, because I forget it's typing, but it's a weird typing. I'm not doing enough damage. So I think it is actually dragon typing. Yeah, because that fairy type attack on Skeldridge was super effective. And I think I actually spammed that, and that I don't know why I did, because it doesn't do a lot of damage. I just see super effective, and I click it. You know, it's kind of like a shiny object. You know, like a squirrel attention span. I'm like, whoa, I gotta click it. You know. But anyway, he doesn't do too much damage to Skeldridge, and I'm on my own now because Arvin's little greedent went down there. But you know, we're going through with it right now. Dragon Pulse does hit kind of hard, but you know, it's literally one more hit and he's down. And with that, the False Dragon Titan is down. I think now the next thing we do is and again, I'm doing this with no script. That's why I seem like all over the place. We go to the watchtower in the beginning of the game. The lighthouse. That's what I was wanting to say. The lighthouse. Where we met Arvin the first time, because we need to get in that lab for some. I don't think I include the whole thing, because I did want to show off me getting to the lighthouse, so y'all are up to speed and not wondering why I'm all of a sudden fighting Arvin for some reason. But after a little bit, he challenges us to a fight, because all the Pokemon that he met through getting all the Titans and stuff, he grew with them, so now he wants to put them to the test, especially his dog, because his dog is all cured now and much better. But yeah, we're gonna go into the lab here. Yeah, I don't think I did include it. I think I just included the part where he unlocks it and we go in, and then we go into a fade out transition, which is cool. I've been using a new editing software, Wondershare Filmora. Pardon me, if I could talk. I'm recording this early in the morning, so you know, not fully awake. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just, you know, shouting out a good editing software when I see one. So you know, I could vouch for it wholeheartedly. So yeah, I mean, let me know what kind of software y'all use. I like to know what's going on around. I mean, if y'all use editing software. If y'all don't, then you know it doesn't apply to you. But yeah. But luckily I got a nice little burn right there, so that Earthquake didn't do as much damage. Greedent is pretty scary, usually on my other runs. Like my poison playthrough, that dude was he was melting my poison types. But luckily I had a what's his name? The evolution of Looper. Clodsire, right? Clodsire, I think it is. And that dude was so tanky in that run. Like, any problem I had, I would just send them out. So yeah, here I'm sending out Camerupt. I'm trying to use a lot more other Pokemon, because I feel like I've been using only like 2 or 3, and I try to give everybody the spotlight to just show it off. But that's how it usually goes for me, and on streams and stuff. I use like 1, 2, or 3, but if I have to use them because they're like down to my last one or whatever, then I will. But occasionally I will give others the spotlight, because you know it's not that fair, and they're not getting enough XP because they're just in the background, not getting all that yummy XP, so to speak. Especially with the Chansey farming, like it's crazy how much the one that faints the Chansey gets like a lot of XP, which makes sense because they did the work, you know. But Camrock shook off the sleep right there. That was really good. I can get another attack off. I think it was gonna do a grass type move, and yeah, that would not have been good for little buddy right there. Right here, I didn't use a fire type move because I know he's grass and fire. And I was actually going to use that Pokemon for this playthrough, but it didn't start off with the fire typing. So I kind of felt like a little bit like, you know, I don't want to do that. But I literally done that with Eevee in this playthrough, but not to worry. Everyone on stream saw that I never used Eevee to attack. I just had Eevee on my party to get XP, and until I could buy the Firestone. Um, then that's when I started using Flareon, obviously, because I evolved it. But yeah, and I think that's actually the first one I evolved, because that was the only one on my team, so to speak, that wasn't full fire type. So I wanted to remedy that just in case I was down to Eevee in an important fight or something, and I would just have to feign out because, you know, it's not fire typing and I don't want to break the challenge's rules. And I know it's not much of a giant challenge that I'm implying on myself, like a Nuzlocke, but I'm just, you know, this is a self-imposed challenge, you know, to me. I'm making the rules, so, you know, you play the game how you want, you do the challenge how you want, you know. Luckily, I think it has Reflect too, right? That Cloister, but it did Light Screen instead, so, which is really good for me because I am a physical attacker with Arcanine. I have him Adamant Nature as well, and we've knocked it out right there. I think I swapped to Houndoom, I think, right here. And he's not hitting as hard because he's a special attacker. Real good one too. But I wanted to swap in because I knew he was going to throw his dog out, and his dog is a dark type and has the Intimidate. So the Intimidate doesn't really do anything to me because I'm special attacking. And I went for a nasty plot there to boost up my damage. And I get lucky here because I forget that he has Play Rough. And I think Play Rough is fairy and it does good damage on dark type. But I'm lucky that it misses here. Like, watch, check this out. Spot out, like he's turning into Terra, and then he does Play Rough. Watch, check it out. Oh, it's gonna miss. Right there. Right there, I got lucky. Actually, I think he misses twice in a row, I think. Watch, I think I land this, and then it didn't hit that hard because the light screen's still up. Another miss right there by Play Rough. I got lucky twice in a row. And then the light screen wears off. And then obviously I'm faster. Boom, secure the victory right there. And little buddy goes down. But he's back in fighting shape, so that's really good. And Arvin is a little upset there, but it's okay. Because his dog is all healed. And I'm over here healing again, even though it does heal you after that fight. I didn't trust it that it didn't regenerate my Terra Orb, because we're about to fight the next kind of big problem, which is supposedly the leader of Team Star, but you know, you figure out that it's not him. So I start off with Houndoom again here, because Houndoom is a beast on my team. He's one of the MVPs on my team, which is really cool. And I hit him with a snort. I wanted to go for a nasty plot there, but I went over and I clicked Snarl instead. So, which, you know, kind of got me worried there because it set up the Reflect. I think it set up right there, and I didn't want it to set up a light screen too, because then, you know, there's all my damage gone out the window. I think I swap into it's camera up, because camera up is pretty good. I think it was sending out a Houndoom, a Houndoom of its own. I wanted to do Houndoom versus Houndoom, but we would have gotten nowhere with that. So I just popped a Earth Power here. That, I think I get flinched twice in a row here. I'm about to die, which is lame. I get look, flinched twice right there. My luck is terrible. I'm like, all right, let's go for a heal. Oh, we're not gonna heal. We're gonna swap. Oh yeah, that's that. That's the other. Damn, why did I leave this in? That was that was a lot of time wasted. Why did I leave that in anyway? Usually I cut out the parts where I'm swapping, because I you know, I'm not good at making decisions, so it usually takes me a while to. Oh, this is the part where I disrespect this man, like, unbelievably. So I get hit with the Dark Pulse here, and I know I'm faster, so I'm not gonna get flinched. So I took a risk right there. I went for another Mud Slap, drop its accuracy, And this is where he starts missing every attack. This poor, defenseless little Houndoom is trying to attack me, but I just keep spamming Mud Slap. And this poor fella just, trying to attack me, but he can't. Like, I'll probably just let this play out. Just watch. It's just so bad for him. And I think I ended off here with a, I get him down to there. And I think I do it one more time just to be like extra sure that he isn't gonna attack me. And then I ended off with an echoed voice or hyper voice. I could have disrespected KO him with Mud Slap, but I just wanted to get it over with, and I did hyper voice just to end it. Plus, I wanted to save the power points to Mud Slap in case I needed it for another Pokemon. But yeah, that poor Houndoom, man, that was disrespectful. But I throw in my Houndoom again, and here comes Poltegeist. Poltegeist can't really do anything to me because I'm a dark type. So I believe I set up 2 nasty plots on him. I could have gone for max, but I didn't. Or I think I only set up 1 nasty plot actually, now that I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, and then I go for the Snarl immediately. So yeah, that Poltegeist just got wrecked, shattered, little teapot down. And this Abomasnow, I think it sets up Aurora Veil, and I needed to shut him down immediately. So I was gonna actually set up on him, but my damage will go out the window from the Aurora Veil, so I wanted to get rid of him immediately. And then here comes the meme, Amoongus. Drop that down in the comments. No, I'm playing, but yeah, the meme Pokemon, Amoongus. And I actually set up on Amoongus because what can Amoongus do to me, It does Toxic and it does a Hex combo, but honestly, I'm a Dark type. Even with the boosted attack, because I'm poisoned status effect, it's not really that much. So I set up +6 on him. And I think he goes for a Hex again here, and on the next turn I heal with a full restore because I bought a few of those off camera. Sorry, I gotta get used to saying off camera instead of off stream now. Streamer brain, huh? Still infected me a little bit. But yeah, he goes for another Hex because he thinks I'm not gonna heal. So I basically free damage here, a free heal, free turn really, and. Here we go. I tank that, and we go for a Flamethrower, and just take out a whole family of Amoongus basically because there was a crit right there. So just line up like 6 Amoongus, and they'd probably all get wiped out with that single Flamethrower. And it sends out that duck from the beginning, which I kind of like that. Sword and Shield did something different with that 3rd option that didn't get picked. Like the champion in Sword and Shield uses that Pokemon that didn't get picked. Same with the director here. He picks the one that nobody picks, like you or your rival, which I find pretty interesting. I hope they keep doing that for Pokemon games to come. But I literally just one-shot it right there because I'm +6 and I use a stab move. So yeah, so Director Calvel goes down there, and now we can proceed to the actual boss fight of Team Star and its Penny. Kind of makes sense. It's funny that I actually cut it out, but she comes in to the arena here with her hood on, acting like we wouldn't know it's her. But like, there's literally only one person in the game with a Eevee backpack, and it's Penny in the beginning of the game when you save her from other Team Star people. But I think this is a Skeldritch sweep. Literally, I don't swap. I just use Skeldritch, and I spammed Torch Song because that's such a crazy good move. Because it just buffs your special attack every time you use it. And I'm sorry if y'all don't like the way Skeldridge screams, like does his Pokemon cry. Personally, I like it. I laugh every time I hear it. It is like, it just sounds like a cargo ship or something, you know? Like tooting its horn. It's just, roaring at you. It's the funniest thing to me. Although I do wish, its design was was bipedal, kind of like for alligator. But, out of all the three, in my opinion, Skildridge is the best design. To me, obviously that's my opinion. Everyone can have their opinion. I get hit with a nasty Hydro Pump there. I get scared, and before I used Shadow Ball, but honestly, I think I could have one-shotted it with the Torch Song, even if it was not very effective, because just all those boosts and the stab attack, same type of attack bonus. This Jolteon, this is what I'm kind of afraid of for a little bit, because it's faster than me. And look here in a second, I think it lands 2 Thunders in a row, and I'm like, bro, like what? Like, what's going on here? When I use a move like that, like Thunder, Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, things with really low accuracy and high damage, I don't land it, but they do. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, what is the RNG on my end, But anyway, I used the Torch Song, and I think it actually one-shots it because the special attack bonuses, I think I'm almost maxed out, actually. And then I go for another heal here. Flareon, I know Flareon's going to come in. I think it has Flash Fire. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I go for another full restore there, just so you guys can see that, I'm not full health out of the blue. You're like, oh, he's cheating or whatever, But it goes for a Flare Blitz. Obviously, it's not going to really do anything to me or itself. And I think I pop a Shadow Ball just to take it out. But yeah, I think Glaceon's next. Oh, fun fact, if you didn't know, if you're coming in here... Oh, Leafeon, my bad. If you're coming into this fight with physical attackers, you're going to have a wonderful time, because I believe her whole team has Baby Doll Eyes, which reduces your attack. And I found that out the hard way. On stream on one of my playthroughs, I had, I think my whole team, basically my whole team was physical attackers, except for one. And yeah, I had a bad time. And here comes Sylveon, the last Pokemon on our team, and obviously we one-shot it. It's not a good time for her. She's struggling a little bit, which at this point I don't think I'm over leveled. Well, I think I am just a teeny bit, but they're around the 60s as well now, because it's starting to get end game here. So I would hope so that they're in the 60s. And yeah, we one-shot it there. Bam, we get the dub. And just like that, the captain of the Star Crew members is down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we did it. I don't know why I went so high-pitched there, but Starfall Street completed. And all we have left to do for the next video, which is the finale, is the Elite Four and then the endgame stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you are too. Subscribe, drop a like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.